Right. Students, I recorded this to inform you about the QBT. Students who don't know about the QBT, what is it? People, this is something which I created with a lot of hard work. People, this QBT tut is consisting of structured essay number one perfection. That means what? In A levels, you have four structured essays. You have four structured essays, two, three, four structured essays, and then you have part A for essay, right? Part A and part B, right? In part A, you have three questions. Two of them are physical questions, and one of them is electrochemistry, and then D block, right? And then part B, people, you have inorganic question, sorry, organic question, inorganic question, and then industrial environmental, right? These are the parts. Now people, we are going to master this one. Harita, now we have done theory part for inorganic, gases, organic is ongoing, gases is ongoing. We have completed unit 3 also calculations. So people, we need to master the first structure this is first. So this is something for students who are at S level currently or F level currently, right? Also C level, some students are still weak in the first structure, if I have seen that. So our target should be to increase marks of this question at least above 90. I'm saying at least above 90, right? Sometimes you can get 100 out of it. Sometimes you can get 90 out of it. Minimum, if you can go, you have to go only up to 80s, right? You have to get your maximum from the first structure. That is somewhat easier than other questions. You know that, right? Okay. So let me go through this tute. So you can see, first one, we are going to talk about Lewis structures and resonance structures, right? When you talk about Lewis structures and resonance structures, I'll give you the basic idea of drawing Lewis structures and resonance structures before discussing this part. So people, I'm giving you, see, 2011, the Lewis structure and their resonance structures and their stability. So we are going to talk about three things: the Lewis structure, the resonance structures, and stability, the LRS, right? Lewis structure, resonance structure, stability. So this one we are going to master within this first topic, Lewis structures and resonance structure, right? 2012 to 2000, you have up to 2024, I guess, right? Yeah, 2024 until 2024, you have questions. So once we do all this, probably people, you might get the got the Lewis structure in the next year, 2025, right? Most probably, even if they change the question so much, then there won't be a Lewis structure. There will be something else like atomic spectrum or something. In that case, we have done questions from that also, right? So we are practicing for the first structure is a like the pattern structure, is it right? Normally, you can see 2010 to 2024, that is 14 years they gave this question like this. So we can't expect them to change it a lot in the next upcoming year, but they could change. Who can say no, right? They could change. Right. So that's the first thing. We are going to talk about Lewis structures and then resonance structures. And then after completing this structure, that means you would have completed everything in the Lewis structures, right? And the resonance structures. So you would have gained the ability to draw Lewis structures and resonance structures for any molecule, right? You get it, right? Right. Next one. Part A and true or false statements and identifications. Now this one comes with part A in every year. 2010 part A. These questions like these are theory parts, people. Variations and then sometimes inorganic they are questioning, right? So part 8 sometimes true, sometimes false. These statements they are asking, right? See, identify the gaseous element that can be act as a fuel. Identify the element that has highest boiling point, electron deficient compounds, highest first ionization energy. So these are coming from variations. Ionic character, right? More stable diatomic molecule. If we go down, you can see now here this one. What do you have me? Inorganic is also there, right? Inorganic statements. Sometimes inorganic is also included. Gives a blue color on addition of conc HCl to its solution. We have to know these things, right? So indicate the order of, see, these are variations. See, variations. We are going to talk about everything in this tute also, right? In this tute, we are going to talk about them also, right? Then next one, we have when you talk about all these things, quantum numbers and everything, and then we have the special questions in structure is a number one. Special questions means what? Something like this. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ වගේ. Of the following compounds, which one will have the forces given below? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ marking dipole forces, like which one have dipole, which one have hydrogen bonding, those kind of special parts are asked in part C. If you want to be more specific, look at 2020 paper. 2020 paper, you can see this is a completely new question, right? This is just a calculation from the ionic character equation, right? So that one only we have here. So likewise, we have different. Now look this one. See, different, right? So different questions are asked in part C most of the time, right? Right. So yeah. Then people, after doing all these part C, you can then go for the Mora papers. Where is it? Up. So these are Mora papers in structure is the number one, right? So these are extremely difficult questions, right? And not extremely difficult, sometimes very hard. Some years are hard. So when you discuss all these things, people, when you do all these things, people, Mora papers will be another easy thing for you, right? So same things they are asking again and again. All you have to do is identify the compounds and then right now here also it's a bit different. This is a little bit different, this question. This Lewis structure is different. We have done something similar in the paper one also, right? So yeah, I want to make this video so short so you can have a basic idea on what is this tute about, right? So you can see 2016 to 2024 structure essay number one you have in this tute, right? That's it, people. I wanted to give you a small introduction on this. That is why I did this video. Hope you watched it until the end. Yeah. So that's it, people. I'm going to end the recording now. If you want to join with this, contact the details given in the description. You can join with us. Right? So, okay. I'm going to end the meeting now.